absurd. It is absurd. How can a grown-up people, when you were children, you had Tooth Fairy, you had Santa Claus, you had Bhoot, there was something like Lakad Sungha in UP. Lakad Sungha used to be a man because UP, the afternoons are very warm and hot, and children used to play outside, so they had to be stopped. So they said, Lakad Sunghas come. They have a small stick in their hand, they put it under the nose of the children faint, they put them in the bag and take them away. Now when we grow up, we know there is no Lakad Sungha, we know there is no Tooth Fairy, we know that there is no ghost. But one thing is left, and that is God. God is the Santa Claus of adults. Let me complete myself. To believe any religion, whether it is Muslim, whether it is Christian, or whether it is Hindu, they believe that we had a perfect past. We were wonderful people. It's not true. People are wonderful in spite of their religion, not because of it.
Guys,
every religion discriminates. It's a lie. They are all the same. Of course, they are not the same. It is like saying all the political parties are the same. How can they be? If they are same, then there should be one. It's not possible.
But Javed Saab, sorry. Guys, I'm so sorry the organizers are going on asking me to wrap this. Makarand, I have to just, again in the interests of sticking to some of the arguments raised. You started off by praising the dharmic religion for plurality, traditions for plurality, etc., etc. But you were making a spirited defense. We've already, Javed Saab has destroyed the Muslims and Christians, so I'm not going there. I'm sticking with the Hindutva Hinduism dichotomy. Because you said Hindutva is not asking Hindus to do Krishna Bhakti or Shaiva Bhakti or Vishnu Bhakti. But when Mahua Moitru said Kali is alcohol drinking and meat eating, people went bananas, Hold on. And secondly, that you have come up with an article where you said for Hindu-Muslim peace, we should have the Sanatani Accords. And in the Sanatani Accords, you have about a list of 12 or 13 things that Muslims should do to create peace between Hindus and Muslims. There's not even one thing that you've asked Hindus to do. And in that, you say loudspeakers, Muslims should accept loudspeakers are disruptive. We don't say that about the Kavariyas, we don't say that about the Navratris. So why would your Sanatani Accords have no clauses for Hindus, only for Muslims?
Because the Hindu part of it is yet to be written. Please, you don't get the spirit of the whole thing. See, the point is this, that whatever the pillars of Islam are, okay, they don't require loudspeakers, as he will know. We won't go into that, okay? This is all a whipping up of identity politics.
You made it part of your awards, that's why.
Yeah, so you have to start somewhere. See, I want to read you one little thing. See, first of all, I want to go back to the original question. Is religion needed? Okay? And I want to answer it by saying whatever is irrational, whatever is dogmatic, whatever is violent, and whatever is against, humanity in religion should be given up. This is what Vivekananda said in 1893. He says, let's strike the death knell of all fanaticism. Okay, so a rational approach is absolutely required. And yet, as Marx said, and as Javed Saab said, religion is an opiate. And opiate doesn't mean it's always bad, because without opium, there would be no pain killing. There would be no medication. There would be no anodyne for pain. Okay? Actually, civilization is the management of pain. And religion is one of the ways to manage pain. Lenin was much more against religion in a different way. But we won't go into that. The real point is, religion as ethics, fine. Religion as a way to order your life, dharma, okay? Like dharma, artha, kama, moksha, fine. Religion to hate other people, to divide them between believers, non-believers. Religion as a way to control other people's conduct. Religion as a way to divide men and women. If Hindu kings had invaded the Hijaz over hundreds of years, used Arab Muslim women as sex slaves and exported thousands to India, taxed Muslims if they wish to continue practicing Islam, sacked Mecca, built a Shiva temple on the Kaaba's ruins, boasted about watering their horses at the Zamzam well, and documented all this themselves in extensive chronicles, one might expect Muslims to feel a touch of resentment. In Muslim narratives, Hindus would be cast as brutal aggressors, bent on eradicating their faith and humiliating its followers. It would be difficult, if not outrightly dishonest, to gainsay that narrative. So friends, the point I'm trying to make is Hindutva as a political movement has come out of this attempted destruction of an entire civilization. And many civilizations have been destroyed. We believe that this civilization, including its beautiful temples, okay, and also the Taj Mahal, and also the Viceregal Lodge in Shimla, where I was director, all these are monuments of what Indians have made with their sweat, toil and tears, is worth defending, is worth preserving, and is worth protecting for future generations, which include all of you. Thank you.
Okay. You have to, I'm literally the hostage.
Sure. I am as well. The fact is, now,
there would not be a single monument left. Every nose has been defaced in every museum. So, if some monuments are left, like your Elephanta Cave, Ajanta Ellora, we are very grateful, okay? You go to other parts of the world, everything is destroyed.
Yeah.
So,
Makran, I'll just stop you there. There's absolutely, the sad part is to have sessions like this where you have seeds of thoughts and you can't explore all of it. Is sad because then we're not really, I wish we had a 2-3 hour session to do this because they both have the faculty to do it. When you're bringing up temple destruction, just Makran, hold on. When you're bringing up temple destruction, there's no argument that happened. But the point is, are you going to bring that onto modern Muslims as something that they have to account for? Javed Saab wants to speak. I'm going to end it in 1 minute after that. Javed Saab, have you? Yeah. Javed Saab, have you? Makran,
No, it's not true. It's not true at all. The fact is that if they had invited anybody from RSS, he would have said the same thing what you are saying. He would have said the same thing. If you think that those traditions are wrong, I have the courage to say that if this is Islam, in any case, I am an atheist, but if the choice is between being a Mu'min or a Kafir, then I am a Kafir. Now you say that you condemn Manu Smriti. Do you have the guts?
Condemn those aspects of Manu Smriti.
No.
I have read the Manu Smriti, you haven't.
You-
I have read it. There are many beautiful things in the Manu Smriti. Many beautiful things. Even a statement. Even a statement. Wait.
Don't speak in
There are,
But now you are doing wrong.
You read it, don't believe me.
Makran.
Satyam Vrada Apriyam Navada. Such a beautiful statement, it comes from Manu Smriti. Okay?
Makran.
Where women are respected to God's delight.
Now you are not being fair.
Can you turn down the
You
mics?
take any religious book of the world, it will give you 20 wonderful quotes. But at the same time, there are some very poisonous things in every religious book. Every religious book. They are extremely poisonous. At the same time, they have such wonderful quotes and such humanitarian attitudes and whatever, blah, blah, blah. The fact that you are still stuck in that mindset. If somebody, don't speak in peace. If some Turk, if some Iranian had come and had done that, say 500 years or 600 years ago, you remember that. But do you remember Akbar, who had translated, who got Ramayana and Mahabharata translated and sent to the rest of the world, to countries, that this is our book. Do you remember those people who you call them invaders? Mughals are a 4-letter word today. During Akbar, Shah Jahan and Jhanjar, India was the richest country in the world. More than 25% of GDP of the world was in India. It is because of the plunderers. They were plunderers. Thomas Roe had come during the time of Jhanjar. He was a representative of British Crown. And he wrote to it, and anybody of you who goes to England, go to India House, give 10 pounds and they will take out the record for you. He said, wrote to the government, that you have sent me to do trade, take the permission from the king to do trade with India, but what will we tell them? They have everything. An average Indian's standard of living. एक सेकंड, आप बहुत बात कर चुके हैं. You want me to come again for you? You behave yourself. He said that what can we sell to them? An average Indian's standard of living is much better than an average Englishman. This man was not from Communist Party. This man was not from Congress Party. This man was not an atheist like me. He was a representative of the crown, and that is what he noticed during Jhanjar's time. But for you, all of them, if you are a Muslim, you are an Indian.
No. That's
When today what is happening, condemn it if you have the guts. Condemn what this government is doing. Do you have the guts?
I agree. I think, okay, I'm good.
I condemn what is being happening. Say it.
Oh, absolutely. No, which ones? I can't just make a whole set. Do you remember
Makran, no question here.
the slaughter? 30,000 people killed in Chittor, Akbar.
Makran, I
30,000.
have to ask you to stop.
If you want to have the last word, you are talking to the wrong person.
I would dare not compete with you, Javed Saab. No
Guys.
competition.
One second, Makran. The good part, Makran.
I really wish we could,
Makran, you're
but
being mildly rude right now because I'm speaking. So please hold on. The good part of being a moderator is that if the organizers allow, I will allow 2 questions, but I want to say something. I have not said anything yet. That this was meant to be a discussion about religion in our time. And it was about whether it's productive or destructive. You can see it's in many ways destructive because the moment you start discussing religion, it also goes into politics and into history. And what is really sad, speaking for myself and the fact that I'm addressing a whole audience here, one thing is true, and it's true now, sadly, he was talking about the Charvakas. The Charvakas were allowed to question. When we're talking about religion in today's time, we are not allowed to question, we are not allowed to joke, we are not allowed to have a differential thought or doubt. We are trying to be unified, whether it's Muslims trying to unify themselves or Hindutva, certainly a new phenomenon trying to unify us and call us one identity. And we are not allowed to question. As young people, it's your right to question.
speaking of which, right to question indeed, please give these 3 wonderful people on stage a big round of applause. Did you absolutely enjoy that? Would you like to ask some questions? Okay, the questions will happen in the fan zone. Okay, so if you'd like to ask questions, that can actually be done, but that will be taken in the fan zone. I would love to, but out of
you're saying outside?
in the fan zone. We want to be respectful to all speakers who come on the stage, and at the moment we are keeping the next speaker waiting, and we don't want to do that. Please, once again, give them a big round of applause. Thank you so much to all 3 of you. Thank you so much. Before you head out, if you've enjoyed it, stay right there. We want to take a picture of all of you in the crowd with our 3 wonderful guests. You can turn around. Everybody stand right there. Alright, as tradition, you can turn around. Okay, on the count of 3, everybody shout. Let's just do IMP because that's the safest thing, okay? 3, 2. That's amazing. Thank you so very much.
Side.
Please one by. थोड़ा साइड हो जाओ।
तुमने मेरी जान बचा दी।
ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा one by। सर बात क्या कहना चाहेंगे इस इवेंट में आके?
सर, आप
एक मिनट।
अभी जो कहना चाहता था वो कह दिया ना सब कह दिया। आपको अभी ठहरिए, एक बात बताऊं। ये जो फ्लोर है, ये फ्लोर देख रहे हैं आप, इसे नंबर 4 बोलते हैं। ये फ्लोर पे जो पाकीज़ा का गुलाबी महल पूरा सेट था ना, जिस पे इन्हीं लोगों ने ले लेना, यहाँ शूट हुआ था। और जिस फ्लोर पे हम बात कर रहे थे, आजा आजा मैं हूँ प्यार तेरा,